Number One Cochran Sports Showdown is brought to you by Number One Cochran. Go one better.
Of course, aside from quarterback, there are a lot of other intriguing stories like the offensive line. Will it be better? Can it be better? It has to be better. Also, Devin Bush coming back from what happened last year. They did not pick up his option. But I want to ask you guys, Mark, we'll start with you about the wide receivers. They have two of them in the first 4 rounds. Who's going to be better based on what you think? Is it going to be Pickens? Is it going to be Austin, the speedster?
I think it's going to be Pickens because I think they could put Pickens in a position to succeed. You can make him do those certain routes, the Chase Claypool routes of a couple years ago, on third downs and stuff like that. I think that will make him be able to have a immediate impact. Calvin Austin III could be good, but I think it's a little bit of a specialty. He could end up, Bob, being very good at some of the Canada stuff. We saw some jet sweeps this weekend and stuff of that nature. But if you're telling me right now, you can put Pickens out there and say, run deep, or I'm going to throw you a quick, smoke route, and he'll be able to succeed immediately.
If it's not Pickens, then there's a problem. That's, to me, I mean, you drafted that guy. We heard all about this guy. He's going to be, we've had people talking about he's going to be one of the best receivers in the NFL by the end of this year. He's supposed to be that guy. So if it's not him, it's a problem. Like I said, when they drafted Watkins, my first thought was, okay, they got their Quadri Henderson player that, for the Matt Canada offense. How much does that jet sweep stuff really work in the NFL where linebackers run fast, just as fast as everybody else? You know what I mean? Yeah. So to me, it's got to be Pickens because he's going to actually play the position of receiver and be a starter and be a big part of their offense.
I mean, yeah, bottom line, I think some people had him until the injury. Number 1 receiver on their board, or like number 2. Like, people were putting him up there with Jamison Williams and Garrett Wilson. So he needs to be the guy of the two of them that does better quicker. But I don't think, Paul, that it's automatically a bad thing if he is like lesser than Austin, because that means Austin's probably being utilized correctly. He's holding up physically, and they're hitting huge plays with him. I mean, that wouldn't be the worst thing in the world.
Or maybe it means that Pickens is bad.
Or maybe it means Chase, out of all these guys, Chase Claypool has to pick up this game. That's number 1 out of this, all of this.
How do you think he felt announcing Pickens as the second-round pick? I can't imagine it went well.
George Pickens, wide receiver.
Going to take my job. No.
George Pickens. I hate this guy. Pick somebody else.
I have one quick question. I have to do it in 30 seconds. Deontay Johnson, does he get a long-term deal here, yes or no?
No.
Mark?
If he wants to take below market value, yes, but I don't think he will.
Yeah, I don't see any way that he's going to do it because he wants too much money, and I don't know that he's going to move off his number.
And nor should he.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
One thing he won't drop is his price.
Right. He's not going to. Yeah. One thing he will drop is the football, but he won't drop his price. You're right.
Wow.
When does Minka's deal
Too harsh?
get done?
Come on.
That was pretty good.
Mark, when does this deal get done?
Minka will get done in September. I mean, that's almost a slam dunk guaranteed. Same thing as a TJ Watt type of thing. Wait till you can get closer to the regular season. I think Deontay Johnson's going to come up right to it. Like I said, there's teams that like to pay $20 million or are willing to, and teams that are not. And Steelers have historically said they aren't.
You can find those guys a lot of different places, and they've shown you they can do that. All right, guys, thank you for that.